If you've ever driven the railroad overpass on South Mays Street in Round Rock, you may be surprised to learn that it was the first overpass spanning a railroad track ever built in Texas.
In tonight's Backstory, Bob Buckaloo takes us back to 1927 for the story of that first overpass and the tragedy that led to its construction.
January 22nd, 1927 was a rainy day in Central Texas as a charter bus like this one was traveling from Waco to Austin. Inside the bus were members of the Baylor basketball team on their way to play a game at UT. As the bus was driving through Round Rock on Old Highway 2, it approached a railroad crossing. Suddenly, a fast-moving train struck the bus. 10 Baylor basketball players died in the crash. The bus driver said his view had been blocked by a fogged-up windshield. There was a building near the tracks and rows of parked boxcars that further hampered his ability to see the approaching train. The tragedy led to change as Texas lawmakers called for the building of overpasses anywhere that railroad tracks met state highways. And the first railroad overpass in Texas was opened in 1935 at the very site of the Baylor bus crash in Round Rock. Fast forward to 2017 as Round Rock officials rededicated the overpass to the players who had died 90 years earlier. By now, they were known as the Immortal 10. Nearly 100 years after the disaster at Round Rock, the memory of the Immortal 10 lives on. And so does the requirement today that all school buses in the U.S. must stop at a railroad crossing, a direct result of that tragic day in Round Rock in 1927. Bob Buckaloo, KVUE News.